Guess what? I moved. I moved from down. Wait, I can't get. I moved from down there. I moved from down there to up here. I moved. Let's see. Welcome to Football Manager. We're here, Vanarama to the top with Colchester. 4 games into our season in 2025. So this is season 5 of the game. We are in, we're top of the table after just 4 games. We have 4 wins. However, we unfortunately have been eliminated from the League Cup. I was hoping to do a little bit better than that, but that did not happen. And I think it's been a week since I played Football Manager, at least on this save. So, yeah, we're going to get into it and get some progress down tonight. Let's see how far we can get. But first, I'm going to clean my glasses. All right, there we go. Now we're ready. All right, let's go play Salford. Well, I see one inverted winger and I see one roaming playmaker. That should be fun. I think we're sticking with Banks here, filling in for the injured because for the injured Idris El Mazouni, who is an absolute star. However, he's injured for a long time. So we're using Sam Banks as our Mazzala instead. Good vision, excellent passing and technique. Obviously, at the age of 19, his physicals are still kind of developing a little bit, but I think he should be able to fill in okay as our Mazzala for the time being. Quick look at our opposition instructions. You are the inverted winger. You're the roaming playmaker that we want to try and mess with, and stop from being able to do whatever you want. That's probably all we need to do there. All right, so going over our starting lineup for today's game against Salford. In goal is Alex Palmer. Right wing back is Daniel Oyegoki. 2 center backs are Robbie McKenzie and Harry Beadle, with your left back being Dominic Thompson. Adam May is our deep lying playmaker. Brendan Wiredu and Sam Banks, the midfielders in front of him. And then out wide on the left is Noah Chilvers. Out wide on the right is Daniel Butterworth. Up top is Callum Lang. And with that, let's go play Salford. We've been on a good run. Go out there and impress me. Well, maybe. Pretty decent crowd for us here, it looks like. That's nice to see. Fans are starting to recognize that we're top of the table and that we're going to be a real competitive team, as of course we give up the first 2 shots to Salford in the first few minutes there and find ourselves in a little bit of trouble. Oh, man. Excuse me. My nose is very itchy. All right, May to Wiredu. Here we go. Callum Lang. Chilvers back ahead to Wiredu. Look at the run from the midfield. Wiredu slots it. Well done. Beautiful football. You love the third man run there from Wiredu. Again, up ahead to Lang. Turns and lays it back to Chilvers, who just passes it right back up through the middle for Wiredu to run to. And puts it in the back of the net. Nice. Beautiful goal. Nice work. We've got Thompson in the box, into the side net. Chilvers to McKenzie, the back post. Too easy. Robbie McKenzie heads it down at the back post. And we're 2-0 up after 37 minutes. Clicking on all cylinders right now. Oh yeah, definitely onside. Great penalty from McKenzie. And just 2 minutes later, we got Wiredu, May, ahead to Thompson. Got some options tries to whip one to Childress. Cleared out, ends up back to Lang, back to Childress. Oh, yes. I'll put my clinic now. Oops. That is way too loud. I am so sorry. I just noticed that my crowd volume was super loud. That's unfortunate. Ooh, long throw. Really? Wow, we have dealt with that terribly. Who was that? Chilvers? No, Butterworth? He just didn't move. And Sparks just laid it across it. Wow. So we need to make sure they don't get any throws like that, because that was brutal. Yeah, don't get complacent. We're leading, but that could change if our performance levels drop. That was turned up. Wow, that was the problem. Okay. I think we have our game volume sorted out. That's ambitious there from Butterworth. Oh, okay, Bass. Nice cover there from Oyegoki. May to Wiredu, ahead to Chilvers, to Lang. Wiredu again. Not the best of shots. All right, let's bring on Stewart for Lang. He's getting tired. And we got to get a couple of these yellow cards out of here as well, I think. Yeah, Beetle hasn't played well, and he's on a yellow. Let's bring in Frankie Terry there. And then Wiredu is also on a yellow and is getting tired. Let's bring in Peter Atafia. There we go. That sorts out our substitutions for this one. Nice job, McKenzie. That clearance goes all the way to Chilvers. We're bringing out wide here with Oyegoki. McKenzie smartly lays it back to Palmer. Terry, there you go. Up ahead to Stewart. Chilvers is going to win that ball first, though. Can we get a good shot? Oh, good save there from Bass. This highlight is taking forever. Definitely feels like there's a goal coming at the end of this. Oh, there you go. Come on, Chilvers. Good save from Bass. Excellent save there. Oh, it's supposed to be there. Okay. We're going to get another one? Nope. Great header there from Terry. Just missed a goal. They have a lot of yellow cards. There has been a significant amount of yellow cards in this game. Ooh, Jarrett's going to win that ball first. Palmer, what a save. What a save from Palmer. Well, that was basically a demolition. We had the breakdown from the long throw-in, but everything else was great. Down and uninspired, down and uninspired. Well, no? Oh, maybe he's midfield? There we go. That got everybody fixed. That's what we're looking for. All right, so that's 5 wins from 5. So yeah, so our only change from our last game is going to be Niall Mason getting a start for Adam May, who picked up a little bit of a knock here in training this week. Just 1 to 2 days, so he'll be right back. But that means Niall Mason is going to get the start, and of course we still have Sam Banks because we're waiting on Idris El Mazouni and his long-term injury. He's got 3 weeks left. So that is where we're at. Okay, I want you to... Yep, the media have been giving you a lot of credit. Let's show them it's justified, and here we go. I'm thinking that I'll probably do something like alternate Football Manager and OTP, so it will be, probably every other stream. It's probably what I'll end up doing as I sit here and kind of think about this more and more. I'll probably lean towards that, probably lean towards, an alternating, because I get 3, sometimes 4 streams in a week. So yeah, alternating is probably the best way to handle that. Oof. We just got absolutely picked apart. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Whoa, Shrewsbury just shredded us right up the middle there. That's not spectacular. And we can't do anything now. Wow. Oh, here we might have something. Thompson, Lang, Chilvers, Lang. Nice passing in tight spaces there. There you go. Thompson going to turn. Nice cross. Come on, Butterworth. Oh, Butterworth. Come on. Wasted some really nice movement and passing there with that shot. Yeah, definitely show me something else in the second half. This was not great at all. Struggling to get anything on target today. Ian. Right, I think we're going to bring in a Tafia. We're going to try wire do here. Yeah, we're going to try wire do there. And then we're going to bring in Obina for Chilvers. But I think we're going to swap Butterworth over there. Yeah. swap him over to the right side. Let's see. And then, yeah, so many people aren't playing well. Dominic Thompson's not playing well. I wish I had Harvey Sayer on the bench, but I unfortunately do not. He looks like he's okay to play. I don't see anything here wrong with his fitness. All right, we're bringing in Adam May for Niall Mason. Mason has really struggled today. Definitely turning things around here. See if we can't rescue something out of this game. Good. Got that covered nicely. Toffee ahead to Lang. There you go. Up to Butterworth. Nice run there. Back to Dominic Thompson. Ahead for Butterworth. Square it. Square it. Come on, Lang. Get there. Oh, he got there, but the shot is blocked out wide. For a corner. Thompson taking the corner. Doesn't beat the first man. That's out for a throw-in. We are running out of time here. And that's it. That was our big chance. We failed to capitalize. Definitely outplayed them, but fell short on converting the chances we had. I'm very disappointed we didn't win. There goes our invincible season. But again, I'll take 5 wins and a loss. Although we did get knocked out of first place by Forest Green, who must have gotten a draw. Yeah, they've got 5 wins and a draw, it looks like. What did they do? Did they win? They did. They beat Salford. Down a man, they beat Salford, even. Nice win for Forest Green today. So, yes, I do make my own tactics. I kind of have some principles that I stick with. You know, just based on stuff that I read, and I kind of seems like it holds up really well. If I'm playing a 3-man midfield, I like to have one of each mentality, one role with each mentality in the midfield. So I've got to defend, a support, and attack. Same thing out here on the wings. I try to have these alternating. So I have one attacking fullback with a support winger in front of them, and then I have a wingback on support with an inside forward on attack in front of them. You know, and then like going through the team instructions, you just try to do stuff that makes sense. Like I don't really need to play fairly wide because the formation kind of is already wide. So I don't really need to push that up much higher. I have play out of defense on because I have a ball playing defender. I want him to be involved. Again, I want to keep possession off of goal kicks and stuff. So I try to have these on, distribute to the fullbacks and distribute to the center back is almost always on. But generally I don't tell my keeper how to distribute it. I just tell him to distribute to this areas and let them do whatever they want. And then this year, the last couple years really, counter-pressing and counter-attacking has been ridiculously effective. Sometimes even if you're not as good, and so normally you would think like I'm playing a much bigger team than me, much better team, I need to sit back, absorb pressure, and then try and counterattack. Well, that doesn't really seem to work. Everything that, from other videos that I've watched and stuff that I've seen playing with myself, when you drop deep, it just teams are playing like this, and you just get stuck in your own half, and you never get the ball back, and you never get out of your own half. So even when I'm a team that is projected to not be as good as the kind of in the middle of the pack, I still like to play up with a pretty high line and push up pretty high because counter pressing and counter attacking is just ridiculously effective. So that kind of gives you an idea, and then kind of with the same line of having a lot of press, they have the trigger press on much more often, and I'm always trying to prevent short goalkeeper distribution. So there's not, it's fairly simple. It's just a slight. It's the standard. It's the standard gegenpress tactical style with just a little bit of tweaks done to it, just to kind of make it fit the team just a little bit better. So that's kind of, I used the base set that's in the game, the base tactical style that's in the game, and then just kind of made a little bit of changes to the roles, again, to fit the principles that I talked about earlier with having the alternating mentalities on the wings and in the midfield. And then, typically, one more thing for this formation. Typically in this formation, you don't really want an advanced forward up by himself. You want him working with somebody. But it seems like they fixed advanced forwards in this match engine, where they're not constantly pressing on the defender's back line. They definitely drop deep and get involved with the build-up play. And you'll see them dropping deep, and you'll see these two midfielders making runs off of their shoulder into the spaces on the sides here. And then ended up, Callum Lang often will be the one playing a through ball into either one of those two. So you see that quite frequently as well. So yeah, but this tactic has worked pretty well for me as a 4-3-3. And then I also have this one that I used for quite a while. I switched up to, it's a lot of the same principles. In fact, I think the team instructions are nearly identical. They're just slightly different. And actually, there's one other change that I made to this recently that is not in here. This is actually this now. So I have a ball-winning midfielder, a Carlero, and a center mid on attack on this side, actually. So I've got, again, kind of the same thing with a three-man flat midfield like this. These guys end up being the ones who I alternate with the wing back on that side. So, I have something like Oyegoki is on support with the center mid on attack next to him. That's supposed to be that. And then the Carlero doesn't necessarily try and get forward, does more of work side to side, which lets the fullback on attack get up into this area and be a threat. So, not much happening here. We get Idris Al-Mazuni back in this one, though. And then, of course, we've got Sayer in for the injured Dominic Thompson, and we've got Obina in for the injured Daniel Butterworth. But again, like I said, this game features the return of Idris Al-Mazuni, my new favorite player, at least with this team. Man. See if we can make it a little bit longer here. Nice. May ahead to Obina. Back to McKenzie. Beadle up ahead to Wiredu. There you go. Out wide to Idris Al-Mazuni. In towards Lang. Oh. First time shot at the near post. Nice save there from Pim. It's out for a corner. It's going to be taken by Al-Mazuni. Oh, Beadle doesn't win his header. Is he onside? He is onside. Tries to square it. It's out for another corner. Not a good corner. Not clearing the first man. We've got to do better than that. Ooh. Oh, can't turn the ball over there. Come on, Chilvers. Need you to play better than that. Definitely a bit lucky with that miss. Definitely lucky with that miss. Good pressure. Force them to play it backwards. Then we get a long ball that we can win. Oh, well, in theory, we win that long ball and get the ball back. Instead, they've got to tap in there from Gabe. into a wide open net. Yeah, for some reason we ended up with a 2-on-1 there at the back post. Not sure how we ended up with Yugoki trying to cover two guys there at the back post. Oh, because they've got a double Mazzala going there. That's interesting. Well, that changes our instructions a little bit, although they were both tight and marked already. Let's try and force you out wide then. I'm going to force those guys out wide. We've come back before. I feel like we can do it again. Not this time. There you go, Mizuni to May. Oh, it hits the crossbar, comes straight down, and doesn't go in somehow. How does that not go in? You've got to be kidding me. Fouled in a dangerous area, won the free kick. Yeah, Chilvers is playing so bad. I don't know what to do. Give El Mizuni a shot out wide there. Well, I've got to do something to change up the way my attack is going. I don't really have an option here for Sayer. I don't really want to use... I mean, I guess I could use Welch Hayes there. Frankie Terry's not really an option. As a left back, those crossing and dribbling attributes are pretty low. Well, his is a 9 and an 8. His isn't really much better. He is competent playing across there, though. Yeah, let's bring in Welch Hayes here for Sayer. He has not had a good game either. Try and change things up a little bit here, see if we can't find something. Oops, I gotta unpause. Here we go. Poor throw in from Oyegoki leads to a turnover, and we're right back on the back foot. However, McKenzie's going to clean up that long clearance. Rouillard out wide to Welch Hayes, ahead to Il Mizuni. Welch Hayes, Idris El Mizuni there. Nice work from those two, getting the ball up the left-hand side. Neither one of them is a natural left-sider, but it's working well at the moment. Fuente, oh, good a pass there to Lang. Lang playing inside forward out on the right wing. Gets the pass from Isaac Fuente. Slots it home. Doesn't make a mistake. And there we are. Level at 1 with about 25 minutes to play. I'm sorry, with about 15 minutes to play. Math is hard. Good shot from Lang. Just wide of the keeper. In off the near post. Nice job, Rouillard. Way to come out and get that. Not leave that to any kind of chance there. Interesting throwing decision there. Out wide to Beetle. Welch Hayes. Strong run up the left-hand side from the right back, but that is going to be eventually cleared up after a little bit of a loose touch. But the goalie clearance goes straight to Robbie McKenzie, and we're moving the ball right back up through the formation here. May with a strong run, tries to find Lang, turns it over. Oh, McKenzie, you can't miss that interception, dude. Oh, they got him wide open at the back post. Yep, there it is. saw it coming and couldn't do anything about it. I mean, he's just, I don't know what they're trying to do back there. I don't know if that's a mistake by Beadle. I don't know if that's a mistake by Welch Hayes. But neither one of them slid over to cover for that guy. And he found himself with a wide open tap in there at the back post. And that's all she wrote. Game was pretty even at the first half. I dominated the second half. So I feel like the changes that we made were working, or did work, but it just was not to be this time. I am disappointed with that result. All right, well, that does see us slip up a little bit now. We got 5 games in tonight, 9 games into the season now, sitting on 21 points, right in the thick of the top of the table here, though. With Birmingham ahead of us on 23. Wickham, they passed us with this win, so they are up to 23. Forest Green also must have won because they're up to 22 now. There's the Wickham win. Birmingham. Oh, yeah, nice 2-1 win over Salford. And then Forest Green is the other one. Yeah, they had a nice 2-1 win over Rochdale. So, apparently 2-1 was the scoreline of the day for everyone. But that's going to do it for me. Make sure you're following here on Twitch. Make sure you, as well, if you're watching this on YouTube later on, make sure you subscribe on YouTube and like the video there as well. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you for hanging out and chatting for a little bit while we played Football Manager tonight. But with that, I am off to bed for the night. Have a good night, and come back again next time.